Hey everyone, welcome back to my lair. It's Kat and Char's here too. I have finally figured out how to live stream on my nice camera, so we're going to try that today. And I didn't let anyone know I was live streaming today, but I thought I would do this as a test, see how it goes with the audio and visual, and if it goes well, we'll do more, and I'll let you know. So I'm going to just wait a couple minutes for people to come in, and then we'll get started. And I have a couple of awesome things to talk about that I think would be helpful now, but also during the replay. So welcome, replay viewers. Poor Char. She is a little under the weather. She unfortunately ripped out her claw, which sounds just as disgusting as it was. It got caught in a tiny, tiny crack in the floor, and it ripped right out. So she was bleeding, and we took her to the vet, and it was awful. But she's okay, and she got some painkillers, so she should be okay. But I hate seeing little Char a little out of sorts, you know? She's just not herself. Anyway, so I hope you're all doing well. It's a kind of cloudy-ish evening, and so far it's been kind of a cloudy day, a bit rainy, so that could only be a sign that spring is coming, right? Am I right? We need spring. I've been watching so many gardening shows that I just cannot wait for spring, truly. So, I'm going to look at my notes right here. And I'm just looking at the monitor to make sure I'm still in focus and keeping up with audio. And I'm not going to be able to see your comments, unfortunately, because my computer is over there and I cannot see what's happening. But I'll check after and reply when I'm done streaming, if that's okay. Hopefully you guys are cool with that. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is how you can support people you like for no cost to yourself. Because I've been hearing this a lot. I mean, there's a million awesome ways to support people with money, and that's of course the best way to do it because you're, financially supporting things you like, whether it be artists or musicians or video creators, whatever. Whoever you like, there's a lot of ways to do that. But I want to talk today about ways that you can actually help creators you like without costing anything for you. So if you don't have any money, you can still actually support people. And I use a lot of these tactics myself because I'm a working musician. Sometimes I want to support all the people, but I don't have the cash to do that. So anyway, so basically the internet is an amazing place. We all know. We're on the internet now. Everyone knows, if you're not familiar, how much I enjoy the internet. I think it's an amazing tool. I think it's an amazing way to build community and to find your community, find your people, find your, your group, your niche. I think that's great. And because of the internet, there's so many more ways that people can get recognition and build an audience and build those connections with the people they may not find in real life. And on the internet, there's also so many ways you can support creators and artists and people that you like that are doing stuff. I think it's really important to show your support, especially if these people are small. And I think it's a great idea to kind of do all the things. If you have money, that's great. If you don't have money, you can still take part, you know what I mean? And also, disclaimer, this is not about me. Like, sure, this is great and you can totally support me in these ways. But this is actually just information for everyone to use in all respects, because everyone's been there where they have all this support to give, but not necessarily the money to give. And I get it. I'm an artist. Totally get it. So yeah, this is not about me. I have wonderful supporters, and I thank you. So, thank you. But yes, let's continue. So, okay. So basically, how can you support the people you dig without it costing anything? Well, there's a few different, ways of supporting for free. First, I want to talk about the kind that builds a community. Also, I just made this free. Okay, hopefully it fixed. Okay, the light came back. I'm just being silly because I had some coffee late in the day. I was hanging out with my cousin. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, there's so many ways to support, of course, but let's talk about the first way, which is to support someone by building awareness and building their community around them. These kind of ways of supporting don't necessarily financially benefit the creator, but they do help cultivate a nice community and maybe will spread the tendrils of their art a little further. So things like talking about people and music and art that you like in real life to your friends, if it's applicable. Obviously, don't just like be like, follow this person, like this person. But if someone's like, oh, I'm looking for some new music, or I really want to check out some new people to follow on Instagram, suggest them in real life. Word of mouth can't be understated. It's a fantastic way of building awareness and like spreading the word. And let's see, what else you can? Oh yeah, you can share on your social media. You can post on Reddit, but don't spam. That's important for all of this. Do not spam. Share if you're prompted. Share things, retweet things. If people have new art out or a brand new album, you can retweet it, you can share it, you can do all the things on your social media, screenshot it, and that helps build awareness. And you can also just like put on their videos in the background or throw on music, whatever you can. If you're at a party, throw some of these songs on a playlist. That kind of stuff is always good. Let's see. Oh yeah, number one thing you can do if you're interacting with people's kind of web presence is honestly, by commenting and like liking and all those things, subscribing, all that stuff does help the algorithm. So in the long run, you are helping the people that you enjoy their work because, you're kind of like triggering whatever social media you're using to sort of push that person's notifications or like suggestions to other people that may be outside of the scope of where they are right now. So it sounds silly to just be like, comment, subscribe, but it actually does seem to make a difference. Okay, gonna have a sip of tea because I am just chatting your ear off. I hope everyone's doing well. I wish I could see the comments or even who's here because I don't know. It's kind of late here, so I am not sure what time zone I'm hitting in different places. But this is, again, kind of a whim, and I'm excited if you're watching the replay. Thank you. So, let's see. Okay, so now we've talked about the ways to support people freely that doesn't cost anything to you. Now I want to talk about the ways that you can support creators that you enjoy, artists, musicians, etc., that will have a financial impact on them. So it's as if you're able to give your money without actually giving your money. So let's run down some of these. So for music, for instance, you can stream on free streaming platforms like SoundCloud or Spotify, Google, Apple Play. All of those streaming platforms do pay royalties to the artist. It's very small, as you know from all the videos I've made on these streaming services, but it does over time build up. So if you feel like you're streaming these people, at least you're not pirating the music, you're at least in a tiny way contributing to their well-being. And you could also just like put it on in the background if you're not listening to it, or throw it on overnight. These are all things that if you want to do it, it does help over time. Another thing you can do is for videos is turn off ad block or whitelist the channels of the people you enjoy, because if people have videos with ads on them, I don't on this channel, but if you do, you get a little bit of money from those ads when they run or when people click on them. So if you are watching, music videos or a creator on YouTube that you really like, make sure you whitelist their channel. It's like, a couple minutes of your time to go get a glass of water while the ad plays is beneficial for that person if you want to support them for free, basically. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, so you can also use people's affiliate links for Amazon. So if you shop on Amazon, you can see if there's any referral links or links to any products in people's description box or on their website, and that helps them, that gives them a little bit of a kickback. Well, that was a weird sound. It gives them a tiny little percentage of whatever you buy. So, if you're shopping on Amazon, I always try and use different creators that I like, their Amazon links, to kind of spread the love. Because if I'm going to buy something like as boring as computer cables, I would love it to support someone that I consume the content of or enjoy their photographs, etc. So yeah. What else? There's this website that I use personally, full disclosure. It's always in my description box. It's called kit.com, and it's a great website where you can kind of peruse curated collections of gear and equipment and things like that for different people, and that is directly linked to Amazon Associates, so it's a great way of directing people to support you without them necessarily having to directly support you. It's a way of, if they're buying this anyways, it helps because it's like a referral. I don't know, just a thought. So other than that, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So these are the kind of the things that I came up with. Basically, ways that are actively supporting them, ways that are building community, and ways that are just sort of financially. And of course, if you do have money, you can always go to Patreon or buy things on Bandcamp or through, what's it called? That really awesome Society 6. It's a great way of supporting artists. You can get stuff printed on things. And I'm realizing that I'm saying a lot in this live stream. And it's because I'm excited, but also a little nervous, I think, because I can't see what's happening on the computer, and I'm just talking to my camera, which is not the same as talking to my computer with comments on it. So I apologize if I'm going really fast. Anyways, well, what do you guys think? Does anyone have any thoughts on this? I think that these are all things that I personally do to people that I enjoy. Because I do contribute to people's Patreons, I do buy on Bandcamp as much as possible, but there's times when there's so many people I want to support and not enough cash to go around. You know what I mean? Especially, I get it, people that are self-employed don't have a lot of money to necessarily spread to the other artists that they want to support. And it's important to support. I think having a wide net of people that you kind of, that's your interest, but also that you're putting your tendrils, as I like to say, out and supporting these people and like helping them proliferate in their career or proliferate their art, which is important to me. I think it's really important. I hope that people would do that even if I didn't necessarily make music, just, if I was a photographer or something. You can't always buy an expensive print, but you can share it and you can bring awareness to them, which is awesome. And it's not necessarily an exposure thing, because I'm not saying that people with a lot of money should do this. Like, we can get into the exploitive thing if you're just sharing and not actually buying. But I'm talking about people that actually care about these creators, care about everything, and that are just short on cash. So what do you guys think? Are you going to put any of these into play or any of these into motion? Are you going to try some of these tactics? I would love to know. While you're here, while you're watching, click subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you around. And if you have subscribed, make sure you click like, because as I was saying, it helps the algorithm. And I know this video is not about me, but I'd love if you just clicked a little thumbs up and add a comment. I would love to know. There is a live chat going, but I'd love to know also what you do to support people that you don't necessarily have the cash to become a patron or anything like that. All right. Oh, well, I've rambled really fast, and I hope that I didn't speak too fast for anyone. If I did, maybe in the replay you can watch it at half the speed, which, I do when I watch really fast French or Spanish videos, so no shame in half the speed. It's great if you want to get all the information. And in the replay, I will also try and add some of those little cards and maybe some end screens if there's information that you'd like, or if you want to watch another video. So I appreciate you tuning in. I hope that this went well. Let me know how the audio and video looks. This is kind of an experiment. And yeah, I've never gone live and not played music, so it's kind of, this is new. And my poor little dog is sleeping on me. I wish you could see her. She's really cute. Hey, Chor. Come here. Come on. I'll give her a little cameo. Oh. Yes. Poor little Char. She's just not herself today. I think the pain medication is making her a little sleepy. She's just been napping on my lap and looking a little sad. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for tuning in. It's been lovely to live stream and try out a new look, a new camera. Not new camera, but compared to my other live streams. And I'll see you guys soon. As always, stay cool. Cooler than me. I don't know how to stop this thing now. I think I just have to like cover up the... I'm just gonna cover this up. Okay, bye guys. Bye.